Hey little ho, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're having a good day. For the past couple of weeks, I've been trying to think of new content ideas because I want to do stuff that's like more interactive. Instead of just talking to the camera by myself, I want to interact with you, you know? So I'm going to be trying out a new section on my channel called... Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post an Instagram story telling you what the topic is going to be, and then you're going to text me or send me a voice note. And then I'm just going to give you my... my professional opinion, because I feel like even though I'm 23, I do have experience. Like, I'm someone that people usually like vent to, so I'm used to like giving advice in situations that I haven't been on. But even then, when people do what I said, it ends up working for them. So I feel like I'm good. I feel like I got it. So yeah, this section used to be called therapy time, but I feel like that name was too boring. So I spent a couple of days thinking about what would be appropriate or what would be something that you can relate to. So I came up with the name as a space for uglies because I know my audience. I know who watches me. So I feel like that would be like the best one. I don't know. I'm not gonna change it. So yeah, I hope you like it. Okay, the first person says, my partner of 5 years broke up with me for dancing with someone on a night out. There's not a lot of context here. We don't know what type of dance it was, but I don't think it matters because you were dating that person for 4 years, minimum. So they should be able to trust you by then. I don't know, like I feel like they should know who you are and like how faithful you are. So if that's all it took to break up with you, then I think that relationship was gonna end at some point. They were probably thinking of leaving beforehand and they used that as an excuse. It's not your fault. I think that you're a good person. I don't know, because I don't want you to feel like you did something wrong. Never mind, you don't follow me, so maybe it was you. Maybe you did something wrong in the relationship and they were looking for a way out. So the only thing I can say is that you should work on yourself so it doesn't happen again. And also, don't date men who get insecure over little things like that. Because like, I don't know, you're a little bitch if you get insecure about your partner dancing with someone else. So don't date them. The second person says, my husband wants to keep our child's baby teeth. Blah, blah, blah. How is that not creepy? Who is this man? I'm so scared. And this is something that my mom actually did. Like, she kept all of my teeth growing up. And when I was 8 or 9, I was the only kid in my grade who still believed in Santa Claus. Like, everyone else already knew that he wasn't real. And everyone would be open about not believing in him. So I went home and then I asked my mom about it one day. And that's when she confessed to me that he wasn't real. That she's the one that puts the gifts under the tree. I started asking her for like evidence. So she goes into a room and then when she comes back, she has a little box in her hand. And I see that there's teeth in it. And she tells me that the tooth fairy also wasn't real. So I don't know, like I was asking about Santa Claus and she ends up telling me that nothing was real. That's when I lost my innocence as a kid. And going back to your question, I don't think that it's weird to want to keep them. I think that, you could use it as evidence for when you had to talk to your kid about the tooth fairy. Something else that my mom did was grab the teeth and show them to me, and I saw how some of them had little holes in them because I had cavities as a kid, and I was so disgusted by them that's the day that I started taking care of them because I didn't want them to get like that ever again. And I feel like they look okay, so I'm thankful that my mom kept them. I don't know. The next one is from a guy and it says, my shorty got mad at me because my homies and I ran a train on her friend, but this was before we met. And I don't know if it's real or not, but I don't know, bitch. Like, being part of a train, like, and with your friends, because for me, I have never wanted to be part of a train. But if it ever happened, I wouldn't want to do it with my friends. I wouldn't want to do it with people that I know, because seeing your friends naked, like, that's one thing, but seeing them fuck, I don't know if I'm too close-minded, but that sounds disgusting. If my kid ever told me that he was part of a train, I would disown him. It's just, there's no reason. You do you though. I'm not judging anyone. This is a safe space. So I don't know. I don't think that you did anything wrong. I feel like you shouldn't apologize because it was before you started dating. So yeah, don't do it again. That's so disgusting though. The last one is actually a voice note. And if you're watching this and you wanna, tell me your shit, I prefer this so much more because I don't know, it's so much pressure having to read. And if I fuck it up, then people are gonna think that I don't know English. So I rather just not stress about it. So yeah.
So my situationship and I just recently started talking again, and we haven't hung out or anything like that, but we've been
Wait, I'm just gonna put something on the screen because I feel like it's too awkward. So don't look at me right now.
texting, calling each other, And then suddenly the other day, I look at his following list on Instagram and he's following one of my best friends and like the prettiest. I'm trying not to think the worst, but I am. What do you think?
Okay, so I've never been in a situationship. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Is it like, are you committed to them? Like, is it a exclusive relationship or not? Let me Google it real quick. A situationship is an uncommitted, undefined romantic relationship between two people, meaning that they have not established what they are to each other. So it's for gay. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like, you seem like a nice person, but because it's basically like friends with benefits, right? Like, it's not exclusive. So well, it says undefined romantic relationship. So maybe, I don't know, if it's romantic. I don't know. That sounds so shitty though, because friends with benefits is, just physical. You don't care what the other person does after you come. But a romantic relationship that's not like exclusive. Ooh, I could never do that shit. Like, that's, I don't know, I would be crying. Like, liking someone, loving someone, and seeing that person be with someone else. I don't know how you guys are doing that shit. Because for me, when I was single, I used to have friends with benefits, and it was just physical. As soon as either one of us started like developing feelings, it will end. So I can't imagine being romantic with someone and then that person fucking someone else. I don't do that. I think that you should assume the worst. Your situationship ended because I don't know why, but there's a reason for it. So don't trust him because they're either. So don't trust him because they're either in a situationship, or he is flirting with her and she's not answering back. So one of those two. Either way, don't trust him. And I guess that's it for the video. I hope you liked it. I felt like it was good. I don't know. I learned what a situationship was because before I thought it was like the same as a friend with benefits. It sounds painful. I could never do it. I see a lot of people talking about them, and now I understand why people complain about them so much. The last thing I'm gonna say is that if you watch the whole thing, thank you. If you don't mind, please look at the description. I have links for all of my social media. I also have an online store, OnlyFans. I do pretty much everything. So if you're interested in any of them, and let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with anything I said on the video. So yeah, hope you liked it.